In this exercise tutorial, I'm going to be taking you through what's known as the L raise exercise, and this is where two individual exercises are put together to make one fluid movement. So we've got a lateral raise and a front raise that are put together that work different parts of the shoulders to make one fluid movement. So I'm going to go through both the lateral raise and the front raise and then how we will put them together to make the L raise movement. So firstly, when it comes into a lateral raise, what I want you to think of is if your feet are hip width apart and you just completely relax your arms by your sides, you should have a natural bend at the elbows. So you'll notice your elbows aren't completely locked out. Now that natural bend is really important because I want you to keep that during the exercise. So what you're going to do is keep that natural bend, so don't lock out the elbow. And I want you to keep the shoulder and the elbow in line as you do your lateral raise. Think of a lateral meaning away from the body. So we're raising the dumbbell away from the body. You'll notice the dumbbell is slightly in front of my body. However, the position of my elbow in relation to the shoulder is what we're looking at. Now, the second exercise is a front raise. So as the name suggests, same foot position. This time, I've got my knuckles facing down and I've got my palm facing towards me. From here, I'm going to come straight up. Again, I've got that natural bend in the elbow. I'm not locking the arm out. And what I want to make sure when I do this is I'm not bringing the shoulder joint too far forwards. So let me show you that. Now, if I bring my shoulders back, I should be able to do the front raise. What I want to make sure I don't do is really bring the shoulder out of socket, accentuate that position. So we want to keep both shoulders back when we do the lateral raise and also the front raise. Make sure the shoulders aren't coming too far forwards, especially with those that have rounded shoulders anyway. So how do we then do the L raise? Well, what we do is we decide, okay, what dumbbell is coming out into my lateral raise and what's coming into my front raise. So let's say my left arm is doing the front raise, my right arm is doing the lateral raise. You would come like so. So I'm coming into a lateral raise and a front raise. Some people like to alternate these, like so. If you don't want to do that, you can do all your repetitions in one style and then do your next set like so. If you want to alternate, you can absolutely do that as well. And you would repeat that for your desired amount of sets and repetitions. When you do the front raise, that's going to be working your anterior deltoids to the front of your shoulder. And when you do the lateral raise and you bring the shoulder back slightly, that's not only going to be working your lateral head, but also the stabilizers at the rear deltoids, to the back of the shoulder. Once you've repeated that for your desired amount of sets and repetitions, you would be done with your L raise movement.